Greetings again. This is Skylar Saunders, seeing what's current. Now, I have to go into even more interesting news. I say it's bad news for these very productive individuals. They lost a piece of their fortune with Nvidia's slide on the I think it was the Nasdaq. Yeah. But some people won. A few people won. Mark Zuckerberg, his net worth increased by $4.3 billion. Meta rebounded from an early session decline, and Jeff Bezos made $632 in a day. $632 million in a day. 4.3 billion for Zuckerberg, $632 million for Bezos. And we're talking about ribs, rims, and niggas getting shot in the street. Like, but these people, these men of the mind, these brilliant human beings. I mean this sincerely. I hate my tone right now. It sounds sarcastic. But these men of the mind, these great thinkers, these actual builders, makers, and shakers are all, in it for the win. They're in it for the win. And even with Nvidia's slide, we have to acknowledge the fact that Mark Zuckerberg is announced on Friday that the company planned to spend, this is from Bloomberg, spend $60 to $65 billion on projects related to AI this year, well above Wall Street estimates. So, but some people that have lost money today include, let me see, AI developer, co-founder of Nvidia Corp, Jensen Huang. He lost $20.1 billion today, a 20% drop. Oracle Corporation co-founder Larry Ellison, he goes way back. He's like Bill Gates, kind of like in that era. $22.6 billion. I mean, this is what is that? What is that psychology? How do you even I lost I lost $22.6 billion a day. I'm gonna go get a coffee and a pie at the local diner. Like, what is that psychology? What is their thinking process when you gain $4.3 billion or you lose $22.6 billion? What is that about? Yes. Oh. Give me 12 minutes. So, that's what I was saying. Like, it's like, how do you even consider that? How do you even put that in your mind? I lost this much money or I gained this much money. That's a psychology that most human beings may never even experience in their entire lives. Not even close to it. Oh, I lost $20 a day in a dice game. You know what I mean? I lost $100 in a game of dominoes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I can understand. I get that, but $4.3 billion that you gained in a day. How do you even figure that in your mind? That's extraordinary. That's the beautiful part about the markets. That's the wonderful part about markets. They give you an insight into psychology. They give you an insight into the human condition. You can say, oh, and New York's got Broadway and the plays and stuff like that. Well, where do you think the Broadway plays come from? Where do you think the fashion center comes from? Where do you think the media companies come from? All these billionaires, these greedy, nasty, disgusting, selfish, greedy billionaires. Oh boy, we can't support them. Oh yeah, we'll get on to Facebook. Yeah, I use Facebook, but I'll get on Instagram, I'll get on WhatsApp. I use Meta. But really, why are you using it? Why aren't you using it? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. That's something we have to really dig into and dig deep and understand. It's just that serious. it's one of the few things that, you know, I really wanted to stress, because nobody taught me this stuff in high school, anything like that. Middle school, I don't remember getting taught anything about economics. And well, we had economics classes. There wasn't really a push for finance, and there wasn't a push for that. That was only if you had the motive in your mind to do it yourself. Salute. I see you. I see you, King. Salute to you, sir. Make sure you tell somebody to subscribe. I appreciate it. Trying to get my subscriptions up. I'm not even putting my Cash App down. I'm putting my subscriptions up. Subscribe at Sky Saunders on YouTube. Make sure that is well known. Let your friends know. So I just think it's amazing. It's just amazing. Nvidia, this whole thing, this whole debate, they call it a panic. It's a panic. Oh my God. It's a sell-off, you know. Larry Ellison, Michael Dell, CZ, I think his name is Chao Zhang. Let me see. CZ. Shangpeng Zhao, excuse me. CZ. Shade $12.1 billion. Like, it's not like that. It's reported as if it's not somebody's life. As if it's not somebody's whole being. It's not part of their whole mind. It's crazy. Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, King. Salute. Salute. So, yeah, tech sector titans as a group saw $94 billion of wealth evaporate. Now, what the hell does that mean? That's just, you know, they have you can only use, this is why I can kind of side with finance. I don't understand the numbers. I don't understand, you know, the erudite ideas of performance and, you know, wins and losses and stuff like that. But there's a rich language in finance. They use words like evaporate and tumble and fall and things like that. You can only use because it's so esoteric. It's so abstract. It's like, it's weird. So, and drop and stuff like that. And so, and wealth evaporate. What do you mean the wealth evaporated? Like it was water and it just, you know, it was in the sun and the sun evaporated the water. Like, I don't understand that. YouTube subscribers going in. And King Hazy, you have control over the board. You have a wrench, sir. You can do whatever you want. If you don't like what people say, you can do whatever you want. That's all I'm going to say. You can do whatever you want. You have a wrench. All right, so Hangzhou-based DeepSeek, this is from Bloomberg, has been developing AI models since 2023, but the company first came onto the radar of many Western investors this weekend as its free DeepSeek R1 chatbot app top download charts worldwide. I'm probably get on that. It's free. I think you have to pay for chat. Like, you can do chat GPT, but you have to pay for like a upgrade. Maybe the same thing is there for DeepSeek. Maybe like advanced versions of it you have to pay for. Keep the app online, suffering outages and forcing it to restrict sign-up to users with Chinese phone numbers. Wow. Similar playbook. Soaring valuations for so-called AI hyperscalers. Look at that. Hyperscalers, including Meta Platforms Inc., Alphabet Inc., and Microsoft Corporation have generated billions in wealth for their owners since OpenAI unveiled ChatGPT in November 2022. But they didn't establish themselves until 2023. Okay. These companies have, for the most part, operated on a similar playbook. Spend huge sums to develop and run AI systems by hoarding top-of-the-line semiconductors and the energy supplies needed to run them. Okay? Meta Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg, everybody knows Mark. We didn't say Mark. We don't even say, you know, or Zuck, you know, announced Friday that the company planned to spend 60 to 65. Okay, I read that. Capital spending. The fact that DeepSeek was able to develop a free model that potentially rivals or beats competitors, including ChatGPT and Anthropic's Claude, at a fraction of the development cost led investors to question the logic behind Silicon Valley's dependence on capital spending. A key reason why DeepSeek didn't rely on big investment in top-of-the-line chips to develop its model is that Chinese firms have had limited access to the powerful GPUs or graphics processing units. And then GPUs mean something else. Is it GPU? I could be wrong. GPI or something like that? Or GUI, graphic user interface. I'm thinking about GUI, GUI. That's GPU. Most Western companies rely on ever since the U.S. government instituted strict export controls on the most advanced chips. In an interview with CNBC last week, Alexander Huang, isn't that fashion? I could be wrong. CEO of training data. I'm thinking about Vera Wang and Alexander something. There's an Alexander in fashion. I can't remember. Fashion. Oh, this is what I looked up today. This is deep. The software release life cycle. That I never even heard of before. But these are men and women, mostly white men. Let's keep it 100%. Let's keep it a buck. These are mostly white men and yellow men, white and yellow men mainly. Not too many. Some brown, some red browns, a few red brown, engineers and stuff like that. But we're talking about white and yellow and reddish brown men. Not a whole lot of brown men. Not a whole lot of black men and women. No. They're not a real threat. The real threats are the white men and the white and the yellow men. They're the real threat. I know. Let them fly for a second. I got them. Your mother sells Dollar Giants market at markup. Going in. That's not bad. I like it. Let's go. I'm just experimenting. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing an experiment. See what happens. I'm throwing pasta at the wall right now. Right now I got 2 views. The top views I had was 3, so it's not going up to 73 anytime soon. I have to wait, a whole hour. I'm not doing that. I'm only doing 15 minutes every hour. Top stories, especially in finance. If it's another story, it's not in finance, that's cool. But most of the stories that come out are at the top of the news cycle are from finance. Oh, here we go. Here's Trump Justice Department fires officials who investigated Trump and launches special project into January 6 cases. Okay. All right, so definitely get the subscriptions up. Let people know. Thank you. I see one more subscription, so that's good. I like it. I like that. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what they say in church. I'm an atheist, but I go to church. And they say, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yup. That's good. Yup. This is going to be one of the least viewed. But that's fine. I'm not mad. I got 3 likes. I got 4 views. 4 more views. 4 more years. We'll see what happens with Trump. See what he does with the Constitution. He says, yo, player. I am back. Yes, you are. And I'm about to go away. I'm only doing 15 minutes. So subscribe to my channel. Tell somebody else to subscribe to my channel. And we'll be on good terms. We'll be good. So I salute to you all. I'm going out. Thank you very much. You can't get rid of me. Well, I have people with wrenches that can get rid. I can get rid of you, but people with wrenches like King can get rid of you too. All right. Thank you very much. Take care.